What up, internet world? It's your boy Jermaine back with another video. So this video, I want to talk about this bicycle protest I went on in San Francisco. About a week ago, I saw this viral video on Twitter. Basically, it was someone that were protesting in the street for the street to be closed to bikes. And they're protesting in the street. They end up getting arrested. I reached out to them on Twitter and I was like, wow, that's insane. Like, I love, like, you know, bikes and bike lanes and like anything for cyclists to make it safer in the city. I'm a huge fan of safer streets, like all of that bike infrastructure, you know, closing down streets for bikes. I'm all a huge fan of that. So I reached out and I was like, awesome, like maybe I can like get you on the channel and talk about what you did, that sort of thing. So it was another bike protest going on, I think like the next day. So I went down and met them at this bike protest. And I got down there and, you know, met the person from Twitter. We talked for a minute, and then I was kind of meeting some of the other people like around. And it was, I want to say these people are more activists. And you guys know me. If you follow me, you know how I am about activists. I definitely don't want to be an activist, you know, any type of activist here. Especially like I've been involved with the vegan activist community for a little bit, and it's just something like I really don't want to, like I don't want to, you know, go out and, you know, cause problems and stuff like that. If I want to push what I want to push, I want to do it in a nice way instead of, you know, telling people, look, stop eating meat, you know, like I don't want to be that type of person, you know. So I was at this bike protest, and basically what they're doing, this was an intersection where someone was killed, or it was a pedestrian. It happened like in the middle of the night. The police was chasing another car. The car ran through a red light, and I don't want to really say too much else. When I was at the protest, I actually filmed this, and people were describing what happened. And as these people were describing like what happened at that accident, I was like, yo, there's no way I'm gonna put that online. Like how they described it was just, it was horrified. Like it was horrifying. Like I couldn't believe it. I was just like, whoa, that's insane. So this is something I don't want to put at all online. You know, it was really, really sad situation. Now we're out there protesting because someone got killed at this intersection because the police was chasing another car. Now, I don't know if a lot of people are aware of this. I don't know if a lot of people are aware of the number one reason for car accidents. The number one reason for car accidents is not U-turns. It's not drunk drivers. It's not, you know, someone merging over into another lane. It's not someone slamming on their brakes. It's not someone trailing this other car too close. The number one reason why people are in car accidents is because of speed. This is the number one reason. It's always usually speed related. Person was going too fast. Obviously, speed is a problem. But us as humans haven't figured this out yet. Like we just haven't figured this out yet. We haven't figured this out. Now, we're literally standing here having a protest because someone got killed at this intersection because the police was chasing them, right? And guess what? As we're standing here at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, you know how it is at 5 o'clock, it's crazy busy. Like there's people getting off work. Guess what? Here comes a police chase. This BMW goes flying through the intersection at, I mean, it had to have been 75 miles an hour. And this is a 25 mile an hour speed zone. This car was flying. Now, the police was chasing this car, but the police wasn't chasing this car like, they wasn't like neck to neck with this car. This car flew by going maybe 70 miles an hour, right? The police, maybe definitely seconds after that, they came by going much slower. Maybe they're going like 30, 40. They're going much slower. They kind of slowed down as they approached the red light. That other car didn't slow down at all. That other car just went straight through, just kept on going. And I'm just standing there like, dude, I don't even know if I want to be on this intersection, bro. What the? I'm here because of someone died because they were running from, and the same thing just happened again. Like, I don't know, is someone about to die on this intersection again? So I'm thinking to myself, bro, I'm ready to go because this rush hour is crazy. So the protest is going on. The protest is basically, you have like a lot of people, you have them crossing, right? Because you know how like when the light's green, people crossing the crosswalk. Now, with this protest, like, I get it. You want the cars to slow down. If you're walking through, you want the cars to stop. You don't want the cars to keep driving. right? Because there's a timer, 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? And then the pedestrian should stop, and then they should let the cars make right turns. This protest, like they're trying to teach drivers, like, look, you need to stop, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I'm just seeing, like, drivers are getting aggressive, yo. They're getting pissed off. One thing I've learned in my life, do not stand in front of a car with a little stupid sign telling this driver, stop. Do not do that. I'm telling you, I do not like to tell people what not to do. But one thing I would recommend you never to do in San Francisco is to stand in front of a car and say, don't move. Like, that is something that is a horrible thing to do. And I saw lots of people doing that, and I saw lots of drivers getting, like, angry and revving engines. And I'm thinking, I'm about to go, because I'm not gonna stand here, and I'm not gonna be a part of this. Like, this is, you're literally pissing drivers off. Now, I can understand if people are crossing the street, right? If they're completely crossing the street and, it's just a bunch of people crossing the street and it takes 10 seconds. But it's a little bit different when there's one person crossing the street and they stop in the middle of the street to stop the cars from coming, right? That is something that can piss another driver off. That could provoke a driver. That could make, this car start honking, and then the car in the back start honking, and then the car in the back, they get out and they're yelling and they're cussing because they had a bad day at work, and all of a sudden there's all these people in the street and they're angry. One thing leads to another. One reason why I stopped going on the nightly skate rides is because one night we were out skating, right? It was like about 50 people. We're in Chinatown. We're out skating, and it was people coming, and someone was on a bike, and they were like, wait, we got people coming. The person in the car freaked out, slammed on the gas, and hit the person in the middle of the street, like saying, wait. And he also hit like 3 other people. After that, I was like, dude, I've learned never to stand in front of a moving car. Never stand in front of a car saying, oh, wait, stop, don't move. That's a horrible idea. And that's one reason why I couldn't stay with that protest. I was like, look, dude, I understand, like, when you're an activist, you have to do things that are a little crazy, right? You have to. Especially the vegan activists, they do a lot of crazy shit that I would never do, right? I would never go into a grocery store and throw paint on frozen food. Like, I would never, like, go into, block a freeway to stop a chicken truck from that shit I would never do, yo. Because what if that truck driver says, look, I'm going to step on this gas and kill all these people in front of this truck? Guess what? You going to be gone, not the truck driver, And once again, let's get back to speed, because so many people die when it comes to speed. So many people die, right? Because cars are just going too fast. Right? There was a point of the protest where someone got in front of a Waymo car, and that's when I was like, look, let's go. We got the cops doing high-speed chases in this area. We got, people standing in front of cars, and drivers are getting, like, ticked off. And then we got people in front of autonomous cars saying, autonomous cars kill people, right? Okay. We're just going to leave it at that. I just want to remind you guys that over 3,000 people die every day in America on streets in car accidents. 3,000 people, right? And I'm a huge fan of safe streets. I want safe streets to happen, but safe streets are just not going to happen like overnight. There's so many people that cannot ride a bike. There's so many people are not going to ride a bike. Like, let's just keep it real, right? And at the end of the day, like, speed is the #1 cause of accidents. And I'm a huge fan of autonomous cars because of the speed aspect. Human drivers do things different. Stop at this light, I'm going to speed up to 40 miles an hour in a 25 so I can make that next green light, so I can make the next green light, so I can make the next green light. And what humans don't understand is we are putting people in danger when we do this. And computers won't do this, right? Computers won't. And if you guys know me, I'm a huge fan of big companies. Like, after the pandemic started, I was like, yo, if you got a small storefront business, dude, good luck with that. Like, for real, good luck with that. Like, I'm a huge fan of big companies. And, there's a lot of activists. They hate big companies. They hate the Amazons, they hate the Googles. But if you're a small business, like, how can you compete with Amazon and Google? Like, come on, yo. Like, even if you got 100 small businesses, how can you compete with Amazon and Google? I mean, sometimes it's okay to say, look, this is a battle I can't win. I'm gonna throw the towel in, right? You know. And with me, like with that protest, I was out there and I was like, yo, I like what you guys are doing. Well, I like the fact that, you know, you guys want more bike infrastructure and you want this place to be more like Amsterdam and stuff like that. I love that. But when it comes with the whole activist, some of the activist movements, some of them I'm just like, I don't know, yo. And I also kind of consider myself a hardcore cyclist. I didn't really see anyone there that looked like a hardcore cyclist. You can tell you're a hardcore cyclist because they always gonna have a bike with them. And also your hardcore cyclists are the type of people that will literally run a red light with cars going in both directions and clear that red light, you know. Believe me, I don't think I saw many people at that protest that, you know, have the balls to do stuff like that, you know. And most people that do stuff like that wouldn't waste their time going to a bike protest, because most of those people that ride like that really don't even care about bike lanes. Kind of like me, like I like bike lanes, but I don't really care about bike lanes because usually I'm gonna probably take a street that's dead with no cars. But anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap this video up. I've had this Uber app on for the past, I don't know, 30 minutes, and now I'm just getting another request, so I'm gonna accept this one. So thanks a lot for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace out, y'all. Stay safe out there on your bike, for sure.